say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
They say revenge.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to all the talk, Greg. Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So the New York starting five, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges, and it's the shooting guard. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
To the inside. Rebound, Detroit.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Harris passes to Thompson. Back to Harris. Shot from free throw range. The second effort. Shot's good by Duren.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Brunson. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Anunoby against Thompson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here's Brunson. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here is Harris. Hardaway for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Bridges from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Brunson against Cunningham. Now Hardaway. Bridges with some nice defense.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Out to Brunson. Kept alive by New York. Anunoby finds Bridges. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again. And the layup good by Hart.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that one drops for him.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Brunson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And the Knicks with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Brunson. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Thompson throws it down.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges outside. Anunoby against Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Duren with it. Brunson picks him up. Cunningham inside. Towns on him. Cunningham outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Bridges after the basket by Detroit. Start with the screen for Bridges. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to Hardaway. Back to Beasley. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham right side. Beasley up top. Brunson covering. Cunningham for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges.
Miles McBride.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to McBride. Towns high post. Duren's on him. Snatched up. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Now, here's Cunningham. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. No good from Beasley. McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. to Hart. Five on the clock. Towns wide open. No good with the triple. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Left side Harris. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The Knicks also changing it up. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Achua. Pass to McBride. Bridges for three. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Holland, defended by Bridges. Towns with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Here's Payne. On the wing, Bridges. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Duran. Here's Holland. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Duran against Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Schroeder looking around. Stewart, a screen for Schroeder. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Achua. And it's Bridges in its small forward. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Thompson. Bridges shot. Good. Pistons trail by 7. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
McBride passes to Achua. Now here's Payne. Holland with the rebound. Thompson with it. Achu is on him. Holland the pass to Thompson. Bridges against Schroeder. Takes it inside. No good with the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Payne, and he converts the layup. Payne's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Here's Schroeder. Takes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Payne kicks to Achua. Robinson passes to Bridges. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the rope, Greg just keeps swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for the Pistons. And New York with a change here, too. Anunoby, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Achua. Anunoby outside. Out to Bridges. Over Beasley. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And finished off by Fontecchio.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Latrey. Bridges misses. Pistons trail by 7. And it's Schroeder in the corner. The Pistons working the ball around now. Stewart kicks it over to Schroeder. Thompson against Bridges. Kicks it out to Beasley. Three-pointer. Rocket 2. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges attacking. Bridges missing again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Beasley with the screen on Bridges. Here's Schroeder. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Robinson kicks to Achua. Pass to Anunoby. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Thompson in the post. Defended by Bridges. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's good from long range.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Harris comes in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Anunoby. Cans it from downtown. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And the shot goes in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
New York leading by 6. Brunson, the bounce pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks, and Towns drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Shamet. New York, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 8. To the middle, here's Durant. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. 8 points here for Jalen Durant.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Brunson, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Cunningham with the drive, and Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. It's deflected. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Shots good by Durant. And now just a 2-point New York lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Duran. And here's Stewart, covered by Achua. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. He's got 14. Towns down low. Duran's on him. And it's Towns missing. Hardaway finds Stewart. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Harris. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Nice uptake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
The Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. And we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area. And great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Harris, a screen on Brunson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Hard against Harris. Brunson surveying the D. Jalen Brunson with the float game.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Here's Hart. Towns trying to get open. Hart, that's good. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harris passes to Durham. Basket good. And 12 points here for Jalen Durham.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Anunoby outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brunson against Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hart. Rejected by Harris. And he gets it back. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Detroit. Durham's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham inside. Brunson covering, and the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Brunson. Durham pulls it in. Durham's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And when you take a look at Jalen Durham, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Towns. And he can't jam it through. The Pistons lead it. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Knicks trail by 7. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Pistons on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Brunson against Cunningham. Shot to stop the run. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 18 points.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Brunson outside. For three, Bridges. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Anunoby finds Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 20 points here for Jalen Brunson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. A floater. No good on the shot. Pistons leading by 8. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Hardaway. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. On the way, Harris. Defended by Hart. Duran a screen. Cunningham drives in. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. A 3-ball. Duran pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. There's the drive. Duran pulls it in. Pistons have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Harris passes to Duran. Thompson a screen on Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, you get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
To end the drought, the dunk by Achua.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cunningham. Pistons leading by 10. Schroeder passes to Duran. Harris kicks it over to Schroeder. Harris trying to get free.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
And Stewart gets it to go.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Stewart. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges with it. Duran picks him up, and it's blocked. Well, it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Brunson kicks to Achua. Hart with a screen on Beasley. Nifty move. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bridges. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Beasley against Bridges. Beasley kicks to Stewart. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Josh Hart. Now, here's Bridges. 21 points in the game. To the paint. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Harris misses.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harris outside. Back to Schroeder. Beasley up top. Defended by McBride. It's good. Beasley's got 6.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Harris. Bridges for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Driving inside. Count that one. He's got 7.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Brunson the pass to McBride. Looking to end his cold spell. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Harris finds Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Duran. Here's Schroeder, just 4 to shoot. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. 24 seconds left to play in the third. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pistons leading by 6. Now Schroeder, 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Harris. Schroeder with the ball. 1 second left. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got, OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Robinson, and it's McBride in at the 2-guard. Here's Fontecchio, and he banks in the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Payne kicks to Anunoby. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Schroeder, Robinson with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And that one is good by Beasley. And the Pistons lead by 6. Beasley's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Here's Payne. Inside, Robinson. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Out to the right wing. Fontecchio finds Schroeder. Ball's knocked loose. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Here's Fontecchio. Payne grabs the board. Knicks trail by 4. Here's McBride, and yes, it's good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stewart passes to Holland. There's Schroeder. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Schroeder missing. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Payne looking around. Robinson passes to Anunoby. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Towns gets it to go.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Now here's Beasley, defended by McBride. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Payne can't hit. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Right wing. Here's Fontecchio. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And here's Payne. Pass to Robinson. Towns down low. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, here's Holland. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Achua, he's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
On the wing, Hardaway. Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Hardaway. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, Hart. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 36 points for Cade Cunningham.
In the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Hardaway kicks to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. That one goes in. And so here is New York. 8-point game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. There's a check in for Detroit. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Achua. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Coach is not happy with that 3-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Brunson against Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Brunson, no good. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham against Brunson. It's Cunningham with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 39.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Shoots from the line. The shot's good from Brunson. And, well, Detroit shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Good work there as it goes.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Cunningham outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 9. From deep, Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Anunoby against Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. Duran down low. Towns on him. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 31.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Thompson with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Detroit.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Here's Brunson. Rebound, Detroit. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Drills the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Yep, it counts. Cunningham's got 48. So Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win